Just 7 weeks after swapping the South Coast for West London, Graham Potter is back at the Amex, returning for the very first time as Chelsea's head coach. His Blue side are unbeaten in 9 matches since he took the reins in September, looking to bounce back from consecutive domestic draws and keep pressure on the Premier League's front runners. But the state of play in East Sussex is far from how Potter left it. Despite losing just one of their first 7 games under the 47-year-old, the Seagulls have since slipped from 4th to 9th in the table and are still looking for their first win under Roberto De Zerbi. Well, injuries to Joel Veltman and Danny Welbeck mean that De Zerbi has had to shuffle his deck with 2 alterations from the side that lost to Manchester City last time out. Pervis Estupiñán will likely line up on the left of a back 4. The lively Karo Mitoma is handed his first Premier League start. Leandro Trossard has scored all of Brighton's 4 goals under De Zerbi. No player has ever netted each of the first 5 under a new manager. Graham Potter also makes 2 changes to the side that won at Salzburg in midweek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek replaces Jorginho in midfield, while Mason Mount is restored to the starting 11 at Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's expense. In Raheem Sterling, Chelsea boasts the only player to have scored a top-flight hat-trick at this stadium. Well, that's been really made a hash of that, and it's off the line. Well, Thiago Silva holds up the apologetic hand. All a bit of a mess from Chelsea at the back, but their captain recovers just in time.
It was, wasn't it? Thiago Silva just loose with that pass. It's a cute little header, actually, that gives Trossard the opportunity. He feels he's scored, he's almost wheeling off, but Thiago Silva, how many times have we seen him do that type of thing in a Chelsea shirt? Makes up for his own mistake.
An early opportunity to get the big boys from the back forward. In from March. Not cleared, and Estupiñán. And once more, Thiago Silva is required.
Tremendous defending, isn't it? He does fantastically well, Estupiñán, to steer this towards the target.
He was momentarily on the front foot, and it's been given away by Chelsea again. Mitoma, who can run and find Trossard. He's done well, Trossard. Can he finish? This time he can. Brighton stunned Chelsea. 5 minutes into the game, it's Trossard again, his 5th goal under Roberto De Zerbi. It's the first time that Brighton have ever taken the lead in a fixture against Chelsea. And it's the danger man who's done it once more. In again by March. This time it's towards the near post, and it's gone in off the bar. Well, it looks like it came off Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the end. Brighton won't mind. They've doubled their lead inside the opening 20 minutes. And you can't say they haven't deserved that. It's Brighton 2, Chelsea 0.
Whether they'll be able to maintain this intensity is doubtful. Chelsea are going to have spells with the ball. Hard sways of possession, you would presume, but need to just get a platform in this game now.
This time it is given away by Brighton. And here's Sterling finding Gallagher. And now Pulisic. Well, Sanchez denied Conor Gallagher from close range. You thought that the net was going to ripple.
Oh, it's an unbelievable sequence of opportunities. Sterling's decision was excellent. They're both bad misses. I was going to say Gallagher's is probably the more presentable of opportunities, but Pulisic still has to get his technique better there and steer that goalwards.
You wouldn't be able to tell that from the opening 20 minutes here as the ball comes in, and it's another good stop from Conor Gallagher's effort by Robert Sanchez.
Yeah, and that's just what Gallagher does, brilliantly timed. Sterling finds him again, twice in quick succession, and that's, he can't do a great deal more.
It's another raking pass to find Havertz, whose first touch was good. Has he got any support with him? He might go himself. Havertz gets out at the near post again by Sanchez.
It's good positive play. Plots it out of the sky beautifully. We've come to expect that type of thing from Kai Havertz. I think he's actually done Lewis Dunk. He just doesn't get it out of his feet.
Well, Trossard is now the furthest man forward, but look at where Gross is. Meant to be playing right back, but popping up in those midfield areas and creating the space for Trossard, and then March. Maybe a chance for another. Rattled off the frame of the goal.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? The shape. Obviously, Pascal Gross coming infield. He's involved in the build-up. Trossard again. Solly March nods it down. Then it's a mess. It's a bit desperate from Chelsea.
Estupiñán on the overlap once more. He's got Mitoma in there. It won't need him. It's come off Chalobah, but it was all made by the run from Pervis Estupiñán. But De Zerbi doesn't celebrate, doesn't get too carried away this time. But his side are now leading by 3-0.
Yeah, and it comes from a Chelsea attack, doesn't it, where they're well stopped, got players in advanced positions, and down the left-hand side, Brighton have really prospered in this first half.
There are options for the bench. A little surprised that we didn't see any new introductions at the break. Gallagher looking for Havertz, and there's one back. Well, it's an excellent delivery by Conor Gallagher. Really well dispatched as well by Kai Havertz. It's 3-1.
What a ball from Conor Gallagher. It's a brilliant raid down the right-hand side from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Initially when he's fed here, and Trevor Chalobah keeps hold of the ball well, and this just takes out Adam Webster, who's Havertz's marker, just takes his eye off him for a second, and that's enough. The delivery, the pace, the direction.
Good progressive play from Mateo Kovacic. Mason Mounts on the overlap. Oh, Sanchez had to make the save. It came off his own player in the end. Almost a carbon copy of Brighton's third goal. Spaniards stood tall though. Loftus-Cheek, a bit of space for him on this near right-hand side. He's gone again. Good delivery. Havertz made sure he got contact on it. Couldn't keep his effort down.
Yeah, massive moment, big chance. Really thumped at him by Aubameyang, but on his left foot, stronger side. Just got to keep it under the bar.
Given away. Chance though for Enciso. Still might fall for him, not cleared by Chelsea, and there is a time for a fourth goal, and it's Pascal Gross who scores. Well, he says that's it, as he makes it Brighton 4, Chelsea 1. It's going to be a vital goal in this game, and the quest for a first 3 points. Well, Graham Potter's unbeaten record as Chelsea head coach comes to an end at a place that he used to call home. For Roberto De Zerbi, it's the first 3 points since taking charge 7 weeks ago. It's been a tough afternoon for Chelsea. Leandro Trossard striking inside the opening 5 minutes before 2 own goals. First from Loftus-Cheek, the second from Chalobah, consigned them to more misery. After half-time, they started the much better side. Chelsea found their way back into the game. Kai Havertz heading home from Conor Gallagher's really nice cross. And it was Pascal Gross, the man who Graham Potter reinvented during his time on the South Coast, who made sure of the 3 points right at the end as it finishes here at Amex Stadium. Brighton 4, Chelsea 1.